Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Today we are doing the spring rack video. So I have selected some of the polishes that I mean to get on my fingers this spring season. Also, this is a collab video, so make sure that you do take a swing by the YouTube creators on the playlist to go ahead and check out some of their spring picks, as I know that they will really appreciate seeing your support and chatting with you about nail polish. So if you enjoy these types of videos, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you never miss an upload. So this is my second seasonal rack video, and I thought I was going to do a bunch of products that I had not used yet or polishes that I had not worn yet. And I actually hilariously do not have that many untrieds in the spring season polishes of my collection. So that being said, this is going to be more of a chatty hangout video and some nail polishes thrown in there. But there are at least a few that I have not worn yet. So we're going to go ahead and start off with a gorgeous yellow with a little bit of like shimmer. I don't know if it's like a red shimmer or if it's like a bronze kind of shimmer, but it gives it like this little peachy glow to it that is actually a little unusual, and I think that's very cool. This collection at the time I'm making this video has not been released yet, but the polish is Zombie Claw, and this was a PR polish. I plan to get it on my fingers this spring because I find it to be a very unique yellow and I like that about it. This one is called Poppy, and it's from the Zombie Corns 21 collection. If you guys can see it here, that shimmer, I don't know if it's like maybe a pale orange or if it's like, it's just so unique that I'm having trouble placing it. But I think that's why I like it, because it's not like any of the other yellows that I have in my collection. But I'm going to move on in the interest of time because I'm already like 3 minutes in and I haven't told you guys anything. Also, if you want to see some of my favorite products, I actually put that in my spring favorites video, which is also a spring nail polish collab. So if you want, I will link that up above for you guys to check it out if you want to see some of the products that I am really loving for this spring. This next polish is from Bee's Knees Lacquer, and I just really love like that grayish colored base and then the green shimmer. So says spring to me, and I think it's because that's just when everything comes back to life. It starts blooming, and before you get all of these pretty little floral colors, you get the green. So I really love this Bee's Knees lacquer because of that green shimmer. It just makes me so happy. This one, it's called It's You, It's Me, It's Us, and it was from the Haunting of Bly Manor collection. I did get this one in PR, and I love the whole collection, but I was not ready to wear this one until it got closer to the warmer weather because I kept seeing green, kept feeling spring. So I'm really excited because I'll be getting a chance to wear that. And then, oh my goodness. So this looks so much more green in person. It does not look this blue. I just wanted to let you guys know that, and I'm pretty sure anybody who already has it already knows that it's more green than blue. But this is from Polished for Days, and it's called Seize the Day. from PPU, June 2020, and I believe I got this one through D-Stash, and the only D-Stash I recall shopping is Carolina's D-Stash from Gotta Love Polish. So I got this from her D-Stash, and I was so happy because I missed out on it originally because I was like, I'm not really feeling it. It's not something I'm gonna want. It's not something that I'm gonna need. And I told myself all of these pretty little stories about how I was not gonna regret it and I was not gonna need it. And then as soon as it was gone and gone for good, that's when I really, really wanted Seize the Day. So I am so eternally grateful to Carolina for letting this one go and for allowing me to purchase it from her. So I think I may have to actually do a PFD video on my favorite PFD polishes because I have a lot more untrieds by them than any other brand. Like I purchase them and then I just don't get around to wearing them, even though they're really, really pretty. But next up is from Polish, and I think I got this one in a Black Friday. I feel like it was a Black Friday special. I could be wrong, but I love this very pale, delicate, beautiful blue. It's almost like a pale powder blue, and I love the gold flakes. And you guys probably already know the brand just by those signature gold flakes in the polish. And of course, this is by Polish, and there's those signature gold flakes. I just can't get enough. I actually got inspired to purchase their goldsmith topper from Polish because of a mani. I believe it was done by Sheila of Variety Varnish, and I just needed those flakies in my life. But this is Odette from Black Friday 2019, and I feel like I swatched this at some point. I believe that I did, but I can't recall. So if I can't recall it and I can't remember it, then I feel like that's a good reason to put it on my spring rack to get an opportunity to spend more time with this polish. But we are moving right along. If you guys have seen this blue, you've seen incarnations of it in my collection. Some are cream, some with shimmer, some without shimmer, some with flakies, some without flakies. But I don't know why, but I can't get over this shade of blue because I actually looked at one of my swatch wheels and I was like, hey, that blue looks just like another blue that I love. So but this one is actually by Zoya, and this one is called Saint. I actually feel like I did a nail art with Saint, but I don't think I actually did a full classic mani with it. So feeling like I didn't do a classic mani with it makes me kind of, it inspires me to actually go ahead, get it on my fingertips. If I did a nail art with it, surely I must like it enough to wear it by itself. And I know I do. I just didn't get around to doing it when I purchased it last year. But I do love that shade of blue, and that's saying something because I like blues, but blues don't usually like me back. And then we have this gorgeous polish right here. It could be used as a topper. It could be used over white. It could be just used by itself in like 3 coats with a visible nail line canceling base polish, base coat. But I got this one from Lumen Lacquer, and this one was actually a mystery. So of course it was purchased because you don't get those in PR. But oh my goodness, look at the gorgeousness of this baby right here. I fell in love with it as soon as I got it. And this one is called Starburst. So here's the thing. You can find mysteries in these stashes, but a really good way to find them is to be on Facebook in the brand groups where people show what mysteries that they got, because then you can usually trade or sell between them. So, needless to say, I'm starting to get into mysteries, and this is exactly why. Polishes like this are exactly why. But that was Starburst by Lumen, and we are moving on to another polish that I got. Actually, I believe I got it in my first PR package from the brand, and I fell in love with it. It was so pretty, but it was like out of season for me, and I have the hardest time motivating myself to wear polishes when they're out of season for me. But I definitely plan on getting this one on my fingers. As you guys can see, like that little hollow right there. This is KB Shimmer, and this beauty is Suck It Up. And I have plans. I really want to do a negative space accent nail with this reverse stamped on some green stamping polish, and I want to do succulents. I really do, because I feel like this would be so pretty and would add so much depth to that whole stamping design. So right now what I need to do is narrow down a plate with succulents and narrow down which green stamping polish I'm going to use, which will probably be Malachite by Maniology or Pine by Maniology, because they're darker greens. They show up really well. They're very opaque. And then just reverse stamp this in because it is absolutely stunning. And I can't believe it's taking me this long to get it on my fingers. Like, what's wrong with me? So now we are looking at my one and only, no, I think I have 2 other speckled polishes by this brand, but they make these gorgeous, gorgeous speckled polishes. And I was like, I need one. I need at least one in my collection. I ended up with like 2. One I feel is more spring, well, more fall than it is spring, but I think I wore it like in the middle of the summer because I could not resist. But this is Cirque Colors Shale. I really could not resist this one. I felt like it was the perfect shade for me, and I have not swatched it. I haven't worn it. It's just been sitting on my rack getting rotated and shifted around because it is so pretty. And I feel like those speckles, they just draw you in, because I don't have a whole lot of speckle polishes in my collection. Like I said, I think I have 2, and these, I'm talking of the black speckles, like not even with the gold dust. So needless to say, there are some Cirque color polishes purchases in my future, because I do want to collect more of these. But first things first is get this on my fingernails instead of massively collecting them and then not wearing them. I don't want to do that. And next is a polish that I have swatched, and I think I wore it maybe once, and it's oh so pretty, and it keeps haunting me because I keep saying, I'm gonna wear it again, I'm gonna wear it again, I'm gonna wear it again, because I just love it. I think it's very unique, and I think it looks good on me. That is something that can never be overstated. So we are looking at, if you don't recognize those flakies, we are looking at another MJ lacquer polish. And this one was from the Daily Blessings collection. And this one is called Midday Gratitude. So I always like to live in that attitude of gratitude. It keeps me calm, it keeps me cool, and this polish, I think, represents it so well because it's like mauve, it's rosy, it's perfect on my nails, and it's effortlessly glamorous in my opinion. So definitely want to wear this one. You have seen this, probably this polish, a lot in different videos and collabs because I keep seeing it and I keep wanting to wear it, and I'm starting to think that it doesn't belong in a seasonal collab. It just belongs in an overall favorites. But how could I narrow down my polishes in my polish collection to make a favorites video? I feel like I would just have to do like brand favorites and then miscellaneous favorites. I'm working on it. I'm working on it, my friends. But we are going to move on to the next polish. Also, if you're enjoying this chit-chatty video and going over polishes for spring, go ahead and give me a like down below. Let me know if you have any of these polishes, or alternatively, suggest some polishes to me. I'll check my collection. If I have them, I might pull them. If I don't have them, I'll start looking for them because a lot of indies don't stick around for long. But next up is actually a mainstream that I purchased a long time ago. I feel like once I started saying I purchased it years ago, it feels like forever in nail polish years. But I recently saw this kind of color as a topper, and it gave me the idea I want to wear it over like a hot pink or something, just to see what it would look like. So now that I have plans for it, I actually want to wear it because it was one of my untrieds. This is actually an Alamila polish from the Dream collection, and this one is called My Fantasy. So I thought when I was purchasing it, I was like, oh, that's such a fancy looking polish. And then I didn't end up wearing it because I got obsessed with creams, and all I wanted to do was wear creams, only creams, matte creams, flat creams. I just didn't get into my pearly finish polishes that year. So now I plan to put that into my polish plans, and I realized that it might make an awesome topper over something that's a little too bold for me during the spring season and help me transition into my neons. So yeah, now that I've got plans for it, I want to wear it again. And I have only one more polish left. As you guys can see, it is going to be one of those polishes that you can wear over white, or you can wear it as a topper over any color, and it'll still give you that pretty multi-chrome kind of glow. And I got this one in PR quite recently, and I wanted to wear it again. This one is by Polish Me Silly, and it is called Fire Opal Glow. So Fire Opal Glow comes up on black. It's like an orangey red, and as you guys can see on my camera, you can kind of see some of the orange, the red, and the gold, but it's so pale that all you're picking up is like that bluish green aqua over white. And this was like 2 coats. So I can't wait to wear it. I think I'm going to wear it over some of the more bold colors that I have, like darker reds and things like that, to bring it into the spring. But I haven't really decided. I just really want to wear it. So there's an excellent possibility that it might just end up over a pale pink, or it might end up over one of my coral creams, which I don't have that many coral creams. I think it's because I secretly don't really understand how to wear a coral. So this one is going to be just like my pearly pink, something to give my creams a little kick, because in the spring, I have a hard time wearing them. I want to wear everything that's dreamy and fairy-like and glowy, and that's just not what I usually pick up in cream colors. But I have talked to you guys to death, and I appreciate you hanging out with me today to check out some of my spring favorites and checking out some of the spring favorites that my friends picked out here on YouTube. I really appreciate you guys so much, all of your support. Y'all are everything. So thank you again for your time. If you're part of my nail fam, thank you. Your time is precious to me. If you're new to my channel, I hope you'll consider subscribing. And if if you guys get a chance, make sure you definitely stop by the other participants in this collab. They have worked really hard, and I know they'll appreciate seeing some love from you. As always, take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.